Welcome to another Replay Guy Hooray channel, otherwise known as the ARG channel. Well, we're back for another History Maker Baseball 73 versus 98 series. This is Game 1 featuring the Minnesota Twins franchise. The 1998 Twins at the 1973 Twins. The 98 Twins were 70 and 92 under Tom Kelly. The 73 Twins were 81 and 81 out of under Frank Quilisi. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. Otis Nixon leading off in center field. Lawton is in right field, batting second. Paul Molitor is the DH, batting third. A young David Ortiz playing first base, batting cleanup. Marty Cordova in left field, batting fifth. Todd Walker is batting sixth, playing second base. Ron Coomer at third base, batting seventh. Steinbach is the catcher, batting eighth. And Pat Mears is the shortstop. On the mound will be Brad Radke. He went 12 and 14 with a 4.30 earned run average. His qualities for the game will be semi-workman. He is semi-flash. He is DB control, and he is also semi-dynamic. And he pitches from the right side of the plate, right side of the mound. For the 73 Twins, Larry Heisel leading off in center field. Rod Carew batting second and second base. Bobby Darwin is in right field, batting third. Tony Oliva is the DH, batting cleanup. Steve Braun, third baseman, batting fifth. Joe Liss is at first base, batting sixth. Danny Thompson, the shortstop, batting seventh. George Middlewall, the catcher, batting eighth. Jim Holt is the left fielder. He is batting ninth. And on the mound for the 73 Twins, Bert Blyleven, he was 20 and 17 with a 2.52 earned run average. Blyleven is a semi-ace. He is flash. He is DB control, and he pitches for the right hand side. First thing we need to do before we stop this game is get the hot and cold batters. So the 6 is hot, so that is going to be Walker will be the hot batter. And 5 is Cordova. He will be the designated cold batter for this game. And for the 73 Twins, the cold batter is going to be Liss. And the hot batter is going to be the leadoff batter, Larry Heisel. Okay, we've got that out of the way. Let's mention we are playing in Metropolitan Stadium. It's a grass field, and it is normal for right-handed batters, normal for left-handed batters. The umpires for tonight's game for the 73 season behind the plate will be Jim Evans. He is neutral. At first base for the 98 season, Rich Garcia. He is lenient and questionable. Second base for the 73 season, Marty Springstead. He is neutral. And at third base for the 98 season, Terry Kraft, and he is semi-lenient. And we are ready to get this game underway. So Blyleven facing Nixon, Lawton, and Molitor here in the first inning. And that is a 3-3-6 with the decided die. Ace or dynamic. He is semi-ace. And the decided die makes him an ace. And that's going to be a fly out to center field for the first out. And we will go to the player experience chart for Lawton's at bat. A 1-6 is a hot pitcher. Nope. Otherwise, batter lines a clean single past second base. So a base hit for Lawton, and with one out, Lawton is on first base. Now bring up Paul Molitor, a 4.55. Is he a flash pitcher? He is a flash pitcher. It's a strikeout unless Molitor has a good eye. And he is semi good, but he did not get the decided eye, so that will be a strikeout for Blyleven. Two down. This will bring up a young David Ortiz. As we all know, much better success with the Boston Red Sox. And that is a 1-2-6. Is the pitcher fresh? He is. Ortiz will line out to second base. And that will end the inning with no runs. We go to the bottom of the first. And leading off will be Larry Heisel, the designated hot batter, and he is facing Brad Radke. And that is triple fours. Is he a scrapper? Larry Heisel is not. And that is going to be a double to right field. So Larry Heisel starts off with a double here. And that will bring up Rod Carew. A 3-4-6. Is Carew an eager batter? He is not. And he is going to walk. So Brad Radke in trouble already. And we are going to the team chemistry chart. Both teams are Sunny and Harmony, and both teams in the pregame roll came up with no issues. Going up in the team chemistry chart is the batting team Harmony. Yes, batter connects on a bloop single. And that is going to load the bases up with no outs. And that's the first three men have reached. And that is going to make Radke a semi-struggler here. Triple threes. Utility or sad sack for Oliva. He is neither, and that is going to be a triple to the gap. And 3 runs are going to score. And Brad Radke in trouble here in the first inning. 4 big men in a row have reached. And it is 3-0. Quickly, the 73 Twins have taken the lead. So still no outs. Braun coming up. A 3-3-6 ace or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic. Did not get the decided eye. Sad sack, utility, or patient for Braun. He is semi-patient, but did not get the decided eye, and that's a base hit to center field. Oliva comes home, and it is now 4-0. And Radke is a full struggler now, facing Liss, who is the designated coal batter. And that's a 1-4-6. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Liss a champion? He is not, and that is going to be a ground out to second base. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. And 2 outs. Brings up Thompson. And another one for 6. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. This time he does get the strikeout unless Thompson has a good eye, and he does not. So Brad Radke, after giving up 4 runs, settles down. But at the end of 1, it is 4-0. The 1973 Twins with the lead. Top of the second for Bert Blyleven. And he is facing Cordova, who is a designated cold batter. A 3-3-4, ace or star. He's a semi-ace, but did not get the decided eye. Is Cordova a sad sack? He is not, and he is going to single to left field. A base hit for Cordova. That'll bring up Todd Walker, who is the designated hot batter. A 1-3-4. Do we have a gold catcher? No. Is Walker a champion? He's a semi-champion. Did not get the decided eye. It will be outfield drama. That is a 3-6 with a decided eye. Is the left fielder stoic? The left fielder is Holt, and he is stoic, and that is going to be a base hit for a single. Cordova is going to make it over to third base. So the first 2 men are on. First and third, and we are going to the team chemistry chart for Coomer. So the 98 Twins have something going here. That's a 2-4. It's a batting team harmony. They are. And that is going to be a bloop single. Cordova is going to score. Walker goes to second, so 3 singles in a row. And here come the 98 Twins. And because 3 batters in a row have reached base, Blyleven for this batter is now a semi-struggler. He is facing Steinbach. A 2-4-5. Is Steinbach a hero? He is not, and he is going to pop out to second base for the first out. 1 out with the runners on first and second. I'll bring up Pat Mears. A 2-2-6. Is he the cleanup batter? He is not, and he is going to fly out to left field unless he's a whiffer, and he is not. So that is going to be out number 2. In the top of the order, Otis Nixon coming up, 0 for 1. And that is a 3-4-6. Is Nixon eager? He is not, and he will walk. So with 2 outs, the bases are loaded. Lawton, 1 for 1 with a single in the first. A 3-6-6. Is he a pinch hitter? He is not, and he will fly out to center field to end the inning. But they do come back with a run, and at the end of an inning and a half, the 73 Twins 4, the 98 Twins 1. Coming up here in the second inning, Middlewall, the catcher, facing Radke, a 1-5-6. Is Middlewall a whiffer? He is a whiffer, and that is a strikeout. So it's 2 strikeouts in a row for Radke. 1 out. That brings up Holt. A 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is. A line out to second base. Quickly, Radke with 2 outs. Facing Larry Heisel, the designated hot batter who started the game off with a double and scored. And that's a 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? He's semi-hot for the first 5 innings. Didn't get the decider die, so he will pop out to third base. A 1-2-3 inning for Radke as he settles down. At the end of two, it is 4-1. 73 Twins lead. Top of the third inning, Paul Molitor leading off. He struck out his first time up, and it's a 1-4-5, and he will ground out to third base. 1 out. David Ortiz, he lined out hard to second base. Triple threes. Is he a utility or sad sack? He is neither, and he is going to hit a triple to the gap. And big old Dave Ortiz legs it out and gets a triple. Sure, he didn't have many triples in his career, but he picks up a triple here. And Ortiz is standing on third base, huffing and puffing. Cordova coming up, designated cold batter. He singled and scored a run. Last inning, 3:45. Do we have an iron catcher? We do not. Does Cordova have a good eye? He does not, and he is going to strike out. 2 down. That will bring up Todd Walker, designated hot batter. He singled back in the second. And that's a 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He is not, and he will pop out to second base. So the triple goes for nothing. They do not score. And we go to the bottom of the third, and we are going to go to the player experience chart for Carew's at bat. Carew walked in the first and scored a run. A 2-4. Is he a prospect pitcher? Radke is not. And it's going to be a ground out to second base for out number 1. Darwin coming up. He singled and scored a run on the bases loaded triple by Oliver back in the second inning. And we've got trips again. It's the third trip we've rolled tonight. It's 5-5-5. Is he an ace or star pitcher? No. Is Darwin a scrapper? He is not. And that is a deep fly ball to left field, and it is out of here. Darwin with a big home run deep to left field, and that makes the score 5-1. Oliva coming up. He had the bases loaded triple in the first. He's got 3 RBIs. And that's a 1-1-5. Is he fresh? He is still fresh. And that will be a pop up to second base. 2 down. And Ron comes up. He had a base hit and an RBI in that 4-run second inning. 1-3-3. Is Braun a slugger? He is not, and he will fly out to left field. So the 1 run on the home run by Darwin. That ends the inning. At the end of 3, 5-1, 73 Twins. Top of the 4th, up comes Coomer. He singled in the second and knocked in Cordova, the only run for the 98 Twins. And that's a 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye. Does Coomer have a good eye? He does not, and he will strike out. 1 out. And with that, we are going to the Baseball Now chart. 3-6. Cold pitcher? No. And that's going to be a pop out to the catcher. 2 down. Mears coming up. He is 0 for 1. A 166. Is Mears a whiffer? He is not, and he is going to ground out to third. That will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 5-1. 73 Twins. We are going to the player experience chart for Liss with a designated cold batter who promptly ground out into a double play first inning. 1-5. Is it a prospect batter? He is not, and that is going to be a base hit. So no outs, a runner on first base. That will bring up Thompson. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that's a 4-4-6. Is he a star pitcher? He is not. Sad sack utility or patient for Thompson. He is a semi-utility. Decided I says yes, and that is a strikeout. Thompson has struck out twice now tonight. 1 out. Up comes Middlewall. He struck out his first time up. 4-5-5. Is he flash? He's semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Middlewall a home run king? He's semi. Did not get it. And it'll be a ground out unassisted to first. Had it been at the decided eye, he would have had a home run. So just missed. 2 down. Runner on first. Number 9 hitter, Holt. He lined out to second base. A 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is semi-eager. Didn't get the decided eye, and he is going to walk. So with 2 outs, runners on first and second, and that will bring up Heisel. 1 for 2. A 1-2-3. Is he both flash and fresh? He is, and that is going to be a strikeout. So Radke, 1, 2, with 4 strikeouts. And that ends the inning. 5-1. The 73 Twins continue to leave. We'll go to the top of the fifth. And leading off will be the leadoff hitter. Nixon, he is 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's a 2-4-5. Is Nixon a hero? He's a semi-hero, didn't get the decided eye, and he's going to pop out to second base for out number 1. Lawton coming up, 1 for 2. By 11, and it's the 4th triples rolled in this game. Unbelievable. Is Lawton a sad sack? He is not. It's going to be a double to center field. So Lawton picks up his second hit of the game. And we are going to go to the team chemistry chart for Paul Molitor, who is 0 for 2. A 4-5. Batting team harmony, yes. Focus batter waits on the pitch, and that will be a walk. Runners on first and second now for David Ortiz, who is 1 for 2 with a triple. Looking to get the 98 Twins back in the ball game. A 3-5-6. Are they the same? Well, Ortiz, we know, bats from the left-hand side. Blyman is a right-hander, so no. Is Ortiz a utility or sad sack? He is not, and that is going to be a base hit down the first baseline. Lawton is going to come around and score. Molitor makes it over to third, and it is now a 5-2 game with runners on first and third and one out. 3 batters in a row have reached. Makes Blyleven a semi-struggler. 2-4-5. Is Cordova a hero? He is not, and that's going to be a pop out to second base. 2 down. And Walker, the designated hot batter, 1 for 2, comes up. And our 5th triples in this game. Unbelievable. Utility or sad sack for Walker? Neither. And he is going to hit a triple to the gap. 2 runs are going to score, and it is now 5-4. Wow. As he triples tonight have been the big thing with the dice and on the ball field. 2 RBIs for Walker. 3 runs in here, and with 2 outs. Messed up the scoreboard there. Now it's correct. With 2 outs, Coomer coming up. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI. And it's a 1-4-4 flash. He is, and that's a strikeout, and the umpire is neutral, so it will be a strikeout. Coomer now has struck out twice tonight. But 3 runs in for the 98 Twins. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. The score is now 5-4. All right, Brad Radke, who has settled down here, is coming out for the 5th inning. He's going to face Rod Carew, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. 3-6-6, and that's going to be a fly out to left field. 1 out. Darwin coming up. 2 for 2. 2 runs scored. A solo home run. 1-4-5. And he will ground out to third. So Radke gets the first 2 batters out rather quickly here. And that will bring up Tony Oliva, who has a triple with the bases loaded. A 4-6-6. Is he a control pitcher? No. Is he home run king or slugger? Oliva is a semi-slugger, and he is, the decided eye says he is, and that it will be a strikeout. So at the end of 5, it is now the 73 Twins 5, the 98 Twins 4. So we go to the 6th inning. Lower part of the order coming up. The 8, 9, and 1 batters. Blyleven still out there. He is now semi-fresh. A 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Well, no, he's semi. Did not get decided eye. Is Steinbach a sad sack or patient? He is neither, and he is going to single to right field. His first hit of the game. And we're going to the team chemistry chart for Mears, who is 0 for 2. 4-6. Is the pitching team dissonant? They are not. We are going to have infield drama. 4-4. Is the pitcher gold? Blyleven is semi-gold. but the decided die says no. And it's going to be Bly 11's going to bobble the ball, and it's going to be an error. An E1. And there are runners on first and second with nobody out. And it looks like that is going to be it for Bly 11. Bly 11 is going to go 5+ innings, 2 batters here. And they're going to go to the bullpen, and it's going to be Bill Campbell. Campbell's qualities are star, flash, semi control, and he is believe, a prospect pitcher. Yeah. So, Bill Campbell comes in to face Nixon, the leadoff batter, who is 0 for 1 with a walk, 0 for 2 with a walk. Runners on first and second. A 1-4-6. Is he a flash? Campbell is. It's a strikeout unless Nixon has a good eye, and he does not, and it will be a strikeout. So Campbell, huge strikeout there. 1 out. That'll bring up Lawton, who is 2 for 3. A 3-3-5. Is he wild? He is not wild. Is Lawton a sad sack? He is not, and that's going to be a single to right field. Steinbach is going to come in and score. We now have a tie ball game. Mears is going to make it to third. And Lawton is then going to steal second base. And it is now a 5-5 ball game with runners on second and third here. Campbell really needs to get a strikeout here. He is facing Molitor, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? He is not a struggler. That is going to be a ground out to third base. Runners will hold. 2 down. And that'll bring up David Ortiz. He is 2 for 3 with an RBI. 1-1-3. Is he ace or dynamic? He is neither. Is Ortiz a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. The decided eye says he is a slugger. That is going to be a double to left field. Mears is going to score. Lawton's going to score. And Ortiz has his third hit of the game. He now has a single, double, triple, and has a chance for the cycle. So 2 more runs in. And it is now 7-5. The 98 Twins lead. They were down 4-0 at the end of 1 and have rallied back here with 5 in the 5th and 5 in the 6th. We have a 2-out situation with a runner on second base. As Campbell has come in and gotten 2 outs, but he's also given up a single and a double. Cordova, the designated Cole batter. And for the 6th time in this game, Trip Hughes, unbelievable. Is Cordova a sad sack? He is not. He is going to double to center field. And that will drive in Ortiz. And it is now 8-5. Campbell looking to finish this inning. Going to face Walker, the designated hot batter, who is singled and had a two-run triple. 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Does Walker have a good eye? He does not, and he strikes out. Campbell picks up his second strikeout in the inning, but the damage has been done. 4 more runs, and we go to the bottom of the sixth. The score is 8-5. 98 Twins lead. So Radke, who gave up 4 in the first, has hung in there and is now coming out for the sixth inning. There will be action in the bullpen. And he is going to face Braun here. 2-4-4. Is he an ace pitcher? No. Is Braun a champion? He is not. That's going to be a ground out to short. 1 out. List comes up. He is 0 for 2, 0 for 1. A 2-2-3. He's not wild. Is List a slugger or utility? He's a semi-slugger. The decided die says yes. And wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong batter here. No, he is a slugger. Yes, he is a slugger. He is going to line out to short unless he's a whiffer. He is a whiffer also, so he is going to strike out. 2 down. And that'll bring up Thompson, who's 0 for 2. He struck out both times. 1-5-6. Is Thompson a whiffer? No. Outfield drama. 2-2. Center fielder Gold. The center fielder is Nixon. He is not Gold. And that's going to be a base hit to center. And Thompson is going to make it to second base as Nixon bobbles the ball. So a single and an E8 here with 2 outs. And we are also going to go to gene chemistry chart for Middlewall's at bat. 5-6. Is the pitching team dissonant? They are not. And that is going to be a strikeout for Radke, his second one of the inning. And that will end the inning. Go to at the end of 6. The 1998 Twins lead 8-5. We are going to have a new pitcher for the 73 Twins. And they are going to bring in Bill Hands. Bill Hands is a right-handed pitcher. He is a semi-star. He is semi-flash and a control pitcher. And he is also an icon pitcher. So Hands will come in to face the 7, 8, 9 batters here in the 7th inning. A 1, 2, 3, both flash and fresh. A semi-flash didn't get the decided eye. It will be a ground out to short. 1 out. I'll bring up Steinbach, who is 1 for 3. Scored a run. A 2-4-6. Is he a control pitcher? He is. And that's going to be a 1 hopper back to the pitcher. Throws over to first. 2 down. That will bring up Mears, who is 0 for 3. He did reach on an error. A 1-3-3. Is Mears a slugger? He is not, and that would be a fly out to left, so a 1-2-3 inning in the seventh. We're going to go to the bottom of the seventh. Score 8-5. 98 Twins leading. And Radke coming out for the seventh. Would not have thought that back in the first inning when he gave up 4 runs. Actually gave up 4 runs before an out was recorded. So he has really done a good job. Just made the one mistake to down in the third on the solo home run. He's facing Holt, and that is a 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? He is not, and that will be a pop up to third base. 1 out. Top of the order, Larry Heisel, 1 for 3, designated hot batter. A 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is not. Is Heisel a sad sack? No, that is going to be a base hit just past the second baseman. Heisel picks up his second hit of the game. And with 1 out, Heisel is on first. And we are going to the Baseball Now chart for Carew, who is 0 for 2. 4-6. Is it a hot pitcher? No. And that's going to be a grounder to the pitcher, and his only play is going to be to first. So it's going to be 1-3, 2 outs, and Heisel goes to second base, and with 2 outs, that brings up Darwin, 2 for 3, got a home run in this game, and it's a 4-5-6. Is he patient? Darwin is not patient, and he will fly out to center field. That is going to end the inning. The score remains 8-5, 98 Twins leading. Hands coming out for his second inning in relief. Will be facing the leadoff batter, Nixon, who is 0 for 3 with a walk. A 2-4-5. Is Nixon a hero? He is a semi-hero. The decided eye says yes. And Nixon is going to smack the ball into left field for a base hit. His first hit of the game for Nixon. It'll bring up Lawton, who is 3 for 4. And that's a 1-1-5. Is he fresh? No. Is he a home run king or sad sack? He is neither one of those. And that is going to be a double to left field. And now there are runners on second and third and no outs. As Bill Ham's struggling here. We'll face Molitor, who is 0 for 3 with a walk. And that's a 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Is Molitor patient? He is not. And it's going to be a ground out to third base unless he's a whiffer. He is not. So the runners are going to hold. And with 1 out, the runners remained at second and third. David Ortiz. His first at bat, he lined hard right up the second baseman for an out. And since then, he has tripled, singled, doubled. He's scored 2 runs, 3 RBIs. Looking for the home run for the cycle. Let's see what happens. A 1-3-4. Is it a gold catcher? No. Is Ortiz a champion? No. We've got outfield drama. 3-6. Left fielder stoic. The left fielder is Cordova. He is semi-stoic. Didn't get the decided eye, so He is going to make the running grab of the fly ball. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Left fielder is Holt. Holt is the left fielder, 3-6. He is stoic. My apologies, I was looking at the wrong left fielder, and that is going to be a single. Nixon is going to score. Lawton is going to score. Two more RBIs for David Ortiz. It is now 10-0. Ortiz 4 for 5. And with one out, runner on first base. Yep. Actually, it's going to go to team chemistry, so I should only need to roll 2 dice. Team chemistry for Cordova, who is up. And again, 2 dice, Mike. Let's wake up here. 2-6 is the batting team harmony, and that is going to be a base hit. That is a 16th hit. And that is going to be it for Hands. He just is getting bounced around here. So he goes 1.3, 1 1/3 innings. And they are going to go to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in Corbin. He is the closer, but they are going to bring him in some work, try and get out of this mess. And he is a star. He is semi flash, semi control, and he's a semi prospect pitcher. So Corbin coming in. We have runners on first and second, and one out. And he is the closer. He is going to get the ace quality for the first batter. And it's a 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is. He's going to line out to second base. And the decider die has come up. And they are going to tag Ortiz out at second. And that is going to be a double play to end the inning, but 2 more runs come in. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It is now the 98 Twins up 10-5. And Radke is going to come out, keep pitching here. Going to face Oliva, who is 1 for 3. He had a 3-run triple in the first, which at that time looked promising that the 73 Twins were on their way to maybe a big win, but not to be at this point. A 1-3-5, that is going to be the umpire's shot, the blue 1. And nobody on base. A 2-4. Do I have a respected umpire at second base? No, we have a neutral umpire. And it is going to be an out at first base. So 1 out, unassisted. That will bring up Braun, who is 1 for 3. A 1-4-4. Is he a flash? He's semi-flash. Didn't get the decided eye. Is Braun a hero? He's a semi-hero. Didn't get the decided eye, and he's going to ground out to short. So Radke in control here. 2 outs. This up, 1 for 3. A 1-2-4. Is he a control pitcher? Actually, he's DB control, so he's going to ground out to short. That's going to end the inning. And at the end of 8, it is 10-5. The 98 Twins with nice solid lead here. We go to the top of the ninth. That'll be the bottom of the order. Coomer, Steinbeck, and Mears facing Corbin, his second inning of relief. A 1-4-5, and that would be a ground out to short. 1 out. Steinbeck up. A 1-1-2. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. He got the decided eye. It's a strikeout unless Steinbeck is a good eye. He does not. He strikes him out. 2 down. Up comes Mears, 0 for 4. A 2-3-5. Is Mears eager? He is eager, and he is going to single the shortstop. And it gets his first hit of the game. And I believe, if I'm looking at it now, Molitor doesn't have a hit. Molitor, the only one without a hit. And with 2 outs, there are a runner on first, and that'll bring up Nixon, who is 1 for 4 and a walk. A 1-1-3, ace or dynamic? No. Is Nixon a slugger? He is not. And he is going to single to center field. Mears is going to go to second. That is the 18th hit by the 98 Twins. I think that is a record for this tournament so far. 18 hits. The Phillies scored 10 runs the other night. So the 10 runs, I think, ties the Phillies now for most runs in a game here in this tournament. Up comes Lawton with 2 outs. Lawton is 4 for 5. He's got 2 singles, 2 doubles. A 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is not fresh. Is Lawton a sad sack? He is not, and he is going to single past second base for his 5th hit of the game. And the bases are now loaded. Actually, I believe, let's see, as Mears going to score on that. I believe Mears does score on that, so it's a run scored and an RBI for Lawton. First and second, and no outs. 2 outs, actually. As Corbin is trying to get out of this inning, he will face Molitor, the only batter that does not have a base hit in this game. He's 0 for 4. A 1-6-6. Is he a whiffer? Molitor is not a whiffer. He is going to ground out to third to end the inning. But another run in, and it is 11-5. And we are going to the player experience chart for Thompson, who is 1 for 3, trailing by 6 runs. They're going to need a big inning to get back in this game. Radke still on the mound, 3-3. And is it a prospect batter? Thompson is not a prospect batter. And he is going to connect fence. And Thompson has the utility, scrapper, eager, so he will be going from the first column. And that is a four, and that will be a leadoff single for Thompson. He is now 2 for 4. Middlewall coming up. He is 0 for 3. He has struck out twice. A 1-2-4. Is he a control pitcher? He DB control. So he is going to ground out to short, which is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. There are 2 outs. And that will bring up Holt, who's over 2. The last chance, a 1-1-6. Is he fresh? He is not fresh. Utility or sad sack for Holt? He is neither one of those, and he is going to single to left field. And with 2 outs, that will bring up the leadoff batter, Heisel, who was the designated hot batter. He is 2 for 4. A 345. Iron catcher. No. Does Heisel have a good eye? No. And Radke strikes him out to end the inning. And that is going to do it. The 1998 Twins have won the ball game 11-5. A crazy ball game. We saw the 73 Twins jump out to a 4-0 lead in the first inning, 4 runs before an out was recorded. They led 5-1 at the end of 3, but then the 98 Twins scored 3 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th, 2 in the 8th, and 1 in the 9th for their 11 runs. Brad Radke settled down, pitched a complete game, and crazy, crazy game. Radke had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts in that game. The line score, as you see, 98 Twins, 11 runs, 19 hits, and 1 error. The 73 Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. 29 hits in the game, I believe, the most hits in this History Maker Baseball tournament. So quite a turn of events here in this first game of the series. Game 2 will come by tomorrow night. Once again, I would like to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. And tomorrow night, we will have game 2 of this series. Can the 98 Twins move on, or will the 73 Twins extend it one more game? Tomorrow's pitchers will be, for the 1998 Twins, it'll be LaTroy Hawkins, a record of 7 wins and 14 losses, and a 5.25 earned run average. And he will be facing the lefty, Jim Cott, who went 11-12 with a 4.41 earned run average. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a good one, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.